السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. النهاردة هناخد مع بعض المحادثات في 20 امتحان، يعني هنحل مع بعض 20 محادثة إن شاء الله إن شاء الله بإذن الله. يعني ممكن ما يخرجش منها الامتحان إن شاء الله. نمسك المحادثة الأولى dialogue 1. يقول لي وردة is telling سامية، بتكلم سامية وبتقول لها about some work، بخصوص بعض الشغل. وردة بتقول لها I've been asked to write an article for a website، طلبوا مني أعمل مقالة لجريدة مني. فقالت لها حاجة وقالت لها what is it about، فطبيعي هتقول لها إيه really wow that's a great idea أو that's wonderful. what is it about، عن إيه المقالة دي؟ فقالت لها it's about recycling، بتتكلم عن إعادة التدوير. فراح تسألها سؤال، قالت لها I choose recycling because I think it's an important subject. يبقى أكيد طبعا هتقول لها ليه اخترتي recycling؟ يبقى why did you choose this topic أو this subject؟ فقالت لها I chose، اخترت في الماضي recycling because I think it's an important subject. What is going to be in the article؟ هتكتبي عن إيه بقى؟ قالت لها well it's a bit difficult to explain، صعب أوي إن أنا أقول لك. راح تسألها سؤال، قالت لها yes the article is going to be about how people can recycle more. نعم، تتكلم عن إزاي الناس تعمل ريسايكل أكثر. is it going to be، ليه قلت is it؟ عشان هنا بيقول لي yes the article is، فعكست the article going to be about مثلا how people can recycle. راح تسألها سؤال، قالت لها for two reasons، عشان سببين. Firstly السبب الأولاني I sent them the idea for the article last week. يبقى for what reasons، لأي سبب did you choose this topic أو why did you choose this topic؟ بسببين. فقال لها حاجة they liked it، عايز حاجة فقالت when did you write for them before، امتى كتبت لهم قبل كده؟ فلذلك قالت لهم secondly because I wrote to them before، لأني كتبت لهم مقالة قبل كده. when did you write for them before؟ I wrote an article last year. راح أي حاجة well I am looking forward to reading it. well I'm looking forward to writing this article، أتطلع لكتابة هذه المقالة. المحادثة بين receptionist وبين client. welcome to our hotel. وراح سأله سؤال، قال له I'd like to book a room please. يبقى how can I help you؟ how can I help you؟ I'd like to book a room please. do you have any vacancy؟ في أوضة فاضية؟ قال له yes sir. راح سأله سؤال، قال له single please. هيقول له طبعا double or single or double room sir. single please. راح سأله سؤال، قال له 3 nights. يبقى كام؟ how long are you going to stay؟ يا إما how many nights are you going to stay؟ would you rather have a room with a view of the Nile or the Cairo Tower؟ اللي هيبدأ يختار، يقول له it doesn't matter، مش مهم، whichever one is cheaper، الأرخص أحسن. فالريسبشنست قال له sure it's going to be $55 per night. راح سأل سؤال، قال له by credit card. يبقى كيف تريد أن تدفع؟ how are you going to pay sir؟ by credit card. فقال له أي credit card أنت عايزها في الثاني؟ قال له ماستر كارد. يبقى what kind of credit card have you got sir؟ what kind of credit card have you got sir؟ Ali and Fanny are talking about their ambitions. كلام عن طموحهم. what would you like to be when you finish school؟ I would like to be a marine officer، ضابط في البحرية. this is my plan، دي بقى اللي أنا خطة. قال له سأله ليه؟ قال له because I like the sea and want to visit different countries. أكيد why did you choose this job؟ why did you choose this job؟ راح سأله سؤال، قال له I want to become a tour guide. طب وأنت بقى؟ what about you؟ what do you want to be؟ or what would you like to do؟ what would you like to do when you finish school؟ I want to become a tour guide. راح قال له حاجة، قال له you're right. study different cultures and speak to different people. قال له you're right. It's wonderful to recognize various cultures, but قال له أنا عارف I will apply for courses لازم تبقى هنا كام، لازم تبقى كويس في اللغات. You need to be fluent in languages, to be excellent in English مثلا and French. Wish you the best of luck. Thank you. You too. Dialogue 4 between Tamer and Tahir about an article Tamer has read on the internet. I've read an interesting article on the internet. Really? What is it about? قال له smart cars. What are smart cars? They are the cars that can be controlled by computers. قال له computer. حسأله سؤال قال له it will help you solve any problem that face you while driving. طب إيه بقى أهمية الكمبيوتر؟ What can a computer do? What can a computer do? بعد كده قال له حاجة قال له no it isn't so. It is real and is used in some countries currently. This must be imaginary cars. أكيد دي عربيات خيالية. قال له لا طبعا دي بتستخدم فعلا في بعض الدول. Does it also guarantee the reduction of accidents? قال له yes it does. How? فيقول له they have sensors and controls. فيهم sensors و controls اللي بتمنع أو بتقلل الحوادث. What if the driver wants to speed up? I don't think he can, because it will be impossible to drive faster than what this device or that device tells the engine. That's amazing. فالتاني قال له I think so. Finish the following dialogue between Tamer, who is ringing a hotel to book a room, and a hotel receptionist. Grand Hotel, good morning. Can I help you? Tamer قال له yes, I'd like to book a room. Receptionist certainly. فقال له سؤال قال له 5 nights. يبقى طبعا how long are you going to stay, sir? Or how many nights are you going to stay? Receptionist قال له حاجة قال له single please. يبقى طبعا قال له single or double؟ قال له single please. Receptionist very well. وحسأله سؤال قال له تامر علي 30 محمد علي street Alexandria by the way. وقال له حاجة يبقى هنا what is your name and address, sir? تامر علي 30 محمد علي street Alexandria by the way. قال له I want breakfast included. How much will that be for a night? And for bed and breakfast that's 100 Egyptian pounds a night. فقال له حاجة قال له yes that's everything. Is that all? Or is there an extra charges? And yes that's everything. There is no extra charges. Okay, I'd like to book the room then. سأله سؤال قال له oh yes, the hotel is almost next to the station. I'll send you a map. يبقى is the hotel next to the station or near the station? This is a dialogue between Amal and Maisa, who are talking at home. Amal بتسألها سؤال قالت لها I was reading a novel at 6 o'clock yesterday evening. يبقى what were you doing at 6 yesterday evening? I was reading a novel. What do you think of modern novels? قالت لها حاجة قالت لها I agree. I think classic stories are better too. I don't like them للمودرن. I like classic stories better. What do you think of short stories? I think novels are better and more exciting. I don't agree. I think they can be as exciting as longer novels. Who is your favorite writer? I love David Brin. He is still thought of as the father of the modern short stories. Did you read one of his famous stories? Yes, I did. It's called The Postman. It was made into a film. What was it called? Or what is it called? Abdelhadi is at the mechanics. Will you have a look at my car, please? And what is wrong with it? Well, I'm not sure, but it doesn't run very well, and it doesn't start easily. And yes, it becomes hot very quickly. Does it become hot? Yes, because it's hot, so I have to stop the engine because the water starts boiling and evaporates. راح سأله سؤال قال له yes, the water starts boiling inside. Does the water start to boil inside? I'll check the engine and find out what is wrong with it. When can I have it? I can't say, it depends on the problem, but this is my phone number to call me to check about the problem when I check it. Okay, I'll call you tomorrow afternoon, but could you call me if the repair is done earlier? Sure, I'll call you if the repair is done earlier. Two friends are talking about taking a vacation. I just bought a ticket to New York City. I'm so excited to see the city. Sophie قالت له good for you. Traveling is so much fun. When are you traveling? قالت لها next week. I'm taking the red eye. It was cheaper. I hope it's safe too. I hope so. I'm going to visit my brother who lives there. Who are you going to visit there? السؤال اللي إجابته I will stay for a week. How long are you going to stay and what will you do there? ليه بقى الجزء الثاني and take the train down to Washington. New York City is a magical place. راح قايله لها I hope you have fun. I hope I will have so much fun. Me too. Ibrahim is making a complaint بيشتكي at the shop. Can I help you, sir? Yes, please. I'd like to make a complaint. فتن قال complaint? What is the complaint about? About the TV set I bought last week. What is wrong with it, sir? The screen is very dark. But I had tried the set before we took it. Hadn't I? I know you had. However, when I went home, I discovered this fault. Do you have the guarantee certificate, sir? أعتقد ضمان? And yes, I have the guarantee certificate. Here it is. When can I have it back? You can have it back, or you can have it mended in 2 or 3 days. Amani wants to return the shirt she bought. Can I help you? Yes. It is this shirt. I bought it here a week ago and I'm not satisfied. Can I change it, please? How can I return it, please? Well, when I washed it, what's wrong with it? When I washed it, it shrank. تقلص so much. I couldn't put it on again and look how the color has faded. Only once and in warm water. How many times did you wash it? No, I haven't. Have you got the receipt? معك الوصل أو الإيصال? I'm afraid I lost it. You can't exchange it unless you have got one because it is the store policy. I don't care what the policy of the store is. I'd like to see the manager about this. I'm afraid he's busy right now. I don't care. I can wait. Omar and Ali are talking about a visit to the new administrative capital. Did you hear that our school will go on a journey? Yes, I heard that our school will go on a journey to the new administrative capital, العاصمة الإدارية. Certainly, and I asked my father to join my classmates. Would you go? So I think it will have a great effect on our national economy. Why is it important? What has it got? It has a lot of areas for businesses to set up new projects. Okay, I will reason the matter with my family first. I hope you can come. I completely agree with you. Okay, see you later. Bye. Ahmed and Shari are talking about success in life. What success did you achieve in your life, Shari? Passing the secondary certificate with high marks was a huge success for me. السؤال I got it 2 years ago. إذا أنت when did you get it? Was it hard to get that success? Yes, it was so difficult since I wasn't good at all subjects. How did you get that success? I studied everything for a very long time. I studied a lot. I just stopped when I felt I knew everything. السؤال اللي إجابته I was over the moon يعني كنت سعيد جدا. I was looking forward to university life. How did you feel then? How did you feel then? السؤال بقى of course they are. يبقى were your family happy? Yeah, of course they were. They gave me rewards to you. So what is your advice to me to succeed? Just work hard and try your best. Everything good will come to you. Finish the following dialogue between two friends who are arguing about football match. Did you enjoy Ahli's match yesterday? No, I didn't. Neither did I. ولا أنا كمان. It was a compact match. match معقد. What do you think about the referee? إيه رأيك في الحكم? I think he wasn't fair enough. He looked nervous and used his whistle a lot. You're right. What is your opinion about the match? The plan wasn't good and there was no cooperation مفيش تعاون خالص between the team members. Anyhow, when is the next match? I think it will be next week. Will you watch it at the stadium? Yes, I will. So will I. Where and when will it be? It will be in Cairo Stadium next Friday. Wally, the summer holiday is near and we don't know how to fill our free time. I'm the opposite. I know how I will fill my free time. What are you going to do? I will help in a charity organization. Charity? That's great. Of course I'd like to. Would you like to help? Who do you usually help? The poor and the needy in our neighborhood. How will we be able to help them? By giving them food or money and money. This line is between a reporter and a successful businessman. Do you mind if I ask you some questions? No, I don't mind at all. No, not at all. I came from a poor family. Do you mind telling me about your family? I am well organized and conscious. How do you describe yourself? How do you describe yourself? How did you start your business? I got the Yacht Bank loan to start my own business. Was it easy to be successful? On the contrary, it was so difficult. What about your marital status? I am married with 2 children. I've got to be in the center of Cairo in an hour. Where is the bus? It's late. Why? What about taking the metro? Or why don't you take the metro? The underground is very fast. But I'm meeting my friend at a bus stop in the center. Why don't you take it? Then you can walk from the underground station to the bus stop in the center. You're right. I've not used the underground before. Do you know how to buy tickets? Of course. Here is what happens. Go to the ticket office and buy a ticket. Okay. What do I do after that? Or after I bought a ticket from the ticket office? Then put the ticket into the machine. Is it easy to put the ticket into the machine? Yes, it is. Then the gates open and you can walk onto the platform to wait for the train. Why don't you come with me? I don't want to go on my own. Oh, yes, okay. I will come with you. Then I can show you what to do. Ahmed's talking to the interviewer for a new job. Good morning, Mr. Ahmed. Have a seat, please. Thanks. What's your full name and how old are you? My name is Ahmed Kamal Ali. I am 30 years old. What degree have you got? I have bachelor's degree in biology and chemistry. Do you have any degree in English? Yes, required. Why do I need a degree in English? Well, you will sometimes need to speak English as a medical representative. Now tell me, why are you applying for the job for us? Because your company has an excellent reputation. What salary or how much do you expect to have? I expect it's 5,000 LE. Do you have any questions? What is the time of work? From 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. every day except Friday. Bahir and Shadi are talking in the school playground. I wonder if you could help me. Yes, of course. How can I help you? I can't find my book. I don't suppose you could help me to find it. No, it's okay. I can help. Look, here it is. Thanks, Bahir. What did you ask the teacher after the last lesson? I was asking him where Manchester was. Why did you want to know where Manchester was? In the summer, I want to visit my cousin who lives there. Shadi, you said that you were going to go camping with me, didn't you? Sorry, I think that I'm going to let you down. I'd really like to go to England. Come camping. Camping is amazing. I promise I will go with you next year. Ola asking her old teacher, Miss Manal, for advice to complete her education. Hello, Miss Manal. Do you remember me? Hello, I'm sorry. Who are you? I'm Ola Ahmed. I was one of your students 6 years ago. Oh, how are you, Ola? I'm fine. I need your advice. How can I help you? I didn't go to the university after completing my secondary school. Well, I got married soon after secondary school. Now I'd like to go back to education. I see. Why don't you study using distance learning? Distance learning? What do you mean? You study using the internet and you get a degree. Good, but isn't this degree a good qualification for a job? Of course, sometimes it's better as you get it from an international university. Thank you very much for advice. You're welcome. I wish you a good luck. محادثة رقم 20 وآخر محادثة. Mr. Khalid and the student are talking about the prisoner of Zenda. What are you reading? I'm reading the prisoner of Zenda. Who? هنا في غلطة إن في علامة استفهام اللي كتبتها بالغلط. شايفها 3 أسئلة ورا بعض. What are you reading? I'm reading the prisoner of Zenda. Who is the author? He is Anthony Hall. What kind of story is the prisoner of Zenda? It's an adventure story. قصص مغامرات. What are the most important places in the prisoner of Zenda? England, France, Mauritania. برضه هنشيل علامة استفهام. Describe the castle of Zenda. A strong building surrounded by a moat, and there was a drawbridge. What is Zenda? It's a town about 80 kilometers from Strelsau. وبكده نكون خلصنا. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله. باي باي.